one or two pike that have been really giving me the slip. So my plan today is to take this state-of-the-art lure off and to put something on from 1971 to see if that could fool this very wary pike. So I've got two lures which are hooked onto the side of the camera. I'm going to get them hooked up, get down to the river, going to give them a blast, and you know something? We're going to go old school to catch the wary pike on the magical and mighty river. Let's go! So I've arrived down at the river here, and before you go in all guns blazing, I know the anticipation just gets you and you want to get that lure in straight away. There's a couple of fundamental things you need to do when you're pike fishing. Number one, always have your forceps attached to your clothing. These are very important, more so when you catch a pike, it's on the bank, you want to get that pike back to the water as quickly as possible. So always have your forceps, which leads me on to my second thing, which is attached to my back. You'll see a very large mat on my back, so I'll just unclip that, fold it out, it's all ready. And I'll even take these off my clothes and I'll even attach that to the mat. So these are good if you're going to be unhooking them in the water. You can keep it attached to your belt or to a strap, and then that's perfect. That's really good for catch and release. So before I get down there, I just wanted to show you this lure up close. Look at that. Now that is an ancient lure. Now you might be wondering how I got my hands on such an old lure. Thanks to my good friend Les Halford. He managed to rescue this one off the tip. Last but not least, it's very important to have a very large net if you're catching pike. This is a big one. So the only thing you can see that I've changed on this lure is that I have removed the barbs. So all the barbs along these trebles have been removed. That's the only thing I've done. Now, another thing you need to watch out for as well, because we're quite high up, is silhouetting yourself. So I'm going to sneak down, I'm going to use the bank as cover. I'm going to sneak down and I'm going to try and keep low to the bank. And I'm going to see if I can catch this pike. Now there's a pike that lives in here. I've had it on twice. Pike, just missed it. Got it, he's got it. Yes. He came back for it. I knew, it's 2 casts it took for, oh, he's off. I've had it on twice and it's managed to spit the hooks. Oh, I've got it, son. Got it. Oh, it came off. So let's see if this little lure can make a difference. Let's see if I can get down a bit lower. Let's just look at this in the water. So it's more of a surface lure that you can just jerk across the surface like a dying fish. It doesn't have great diving potential, but maybe it's designed to be on a boat, trawling on a boat. Now, if anybody could tell me in the comment section what this lure is called, what you use it for, and what's your biggest fish you've ever landed with it. I think I've found the way it should be fished. Just under the surface, and it just gives a lovely wobble on the slow retrieve. Oh yeah, a wee jerk. That's how it's fished. The pike's there. Oh, it's there, I can see it. Well, we've established what type of lure this is. This lure, if it's not designed to be on a boat, because there's a little vein at the front. Now that vein will cause it to dive. Now on a boat, it would be at a steady depth and you could trawl this lure, so ideal for trawling. But when it's on rod and line, it floats. It's balsa wood, really light, and you just got to slow retrieve it. Now, a pike actually did follow it on the slow retrieve, and I watched it, and it was about between 8 and 10 pound, but it didn't go for it. So I think this lure needs a little bit more weight. So luckily enough, because I've brought my pike flags with me today, I've got some cheb weights. Now these little cheb weights little small balls of tungsten, and they have like ears at each side. It actually comes from an old Russian doll. I think it's a chabushka, and that doll looked a bit like a Mickey Mouse with a big ears, so that's where it gets its name, the chabushka. So we just call them the chebs or chebbies. So I'm going to stick a chebby on, and that'll just give it a little bit more weight, 7 gram tungsten. Hopefully that'll bring it just under the water, just exactly where that pike is seeing it, right in front of its nose where it can't resist. So let's get one of these on, and if that doesn't work, I have got another option. I could go for something like this, which is just a pike fly. So going old school again, staying to the old school theme here, we're going to try and catch a pike either on one of these old lures or even a fly. So I'm not giving up. I've just seen that pike coming in close. All the little hairs were standing up in the back of my neck. I was so excited. I could see it, and it's just opening and closing its mouth like that, ready to pounce on my lure. So let's get this tungsten on, get it cast out there. Let's see if we can get this monster on the bank. Well, the 1971 lure wasn't working, so I thought, why not try one of the old school favourites. Now these are tied in Ireland, and they absolutely devastate the canal systems and lakes over in Ireland for the pike. And I like that flash of red and them lovely perch-like stripes along its flank. So let's get this into the water and see if I can catch that very, very spooky pike. I'm in. I've got it. I've got it. Yes, I knew I'd get it eventually. On the fly. Hopefully this is the one. Brilliant. Look at that. Come and see the big pike. You see this? It's like a big crocodile.
Wow! Oh my gosh! The size of that! Look at that, Axton.
Got it. Look at that.
Oh, Axton, look!
Isn't that lovely?
That was good timing, wasn't it?
Very good time, and I think you brought me a little bit of luck.
Look at him! Wow! Can you believe fish is that bigger in this river?
And do you know what it took? A fly.
Is that all? Look at him.
They're a wee bit like crocodiles.
He is real.
It's real.
He is real. He is a real fish, darling.
What do you show you?
Touch him. Oh, how? You want to touch him? No. No.
What do you see there?
Wow.
That's a big fish, isn't it? I'll turn this off now. But you're a nurse in real life, aren't you?
I'm not actually. No. I used to come fishing here with my friend.
Thank you very much.
That's amazing. Wow.
There we
Now
go.
look at him.
Do you want to touch him?
Shrunk him.
Oh, feel him. Feel him. Wow.
He's slimy, isn't he?
Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely?
Stroke him, Axton. Stroke Axton the pike.
And this lady helped me unhook it, and this little boy brought me the luck. So this is Axton. Wave to the camera, Axton. Wave to the camera. So I'm going to call this pike Axton the Pike. So I'm going to give it a wee kiss, and I'm going to put it straight back into the river. Mwah. There you go.
Wow.
Lovely. I kiss it.
Of course he's caught.
I'm going to pack up now. I'm going to head up home a happy man. And wasn't Axton just a cracker little lad? And his mummy? Oh my word. Thank you very much, Keeley. You really did help me there on hooking that fish. I was struggling there. I think I was under a little bit of pressure. But thank you very much. You've been a great help.
Hold my hand. It's fine. Something new.
Axton, you're going to be on telly. Thank you very much for watching, everybody.
Bye.